damn phones, Babylon's came.
What's up YouTube? Welcome back. I'm going to show you one of the cheapest yet most versatile tools for functional fitness out there. These can help strengthen the major muscle groups of your body as well as the often overlooked smaller stabilizer muscles. They can provide ridiculous cardio benefits as well as help you become more explosive and just athletic. And the sheer number of ways you can use these things virtually eliminates any chance of boredom. If you haven't guessed it already, today we're talking kettlebells. Okay, so this is a 40-pound cast iron kettlebell. It's essentially a cannonball with a handle on it. I got this one from a used sporting goods store for under $1 a pound, which is actually pretty cheap. You can count out individual repetitions with this, or you can set a timer and just do as many reps as you can for time, which I prefer to do just because I tend to lose track of my reps. So you're gonna grab this from the center of the handle for a lot of exercises, but for anything that requires you to get into a rack position, you're gonna wanna get comfortable with the handle going across your palm like this, and the rack position is here. So anytime you're in the rack or a pressing motion, you're gonna have this angled handle position across your palm. Now let's take a look at a quick workout. I like starting off with a two-handed swing. This is probably the most common exercise done with a kettlebell. You want to grip the center of the handle with both hands, and as the weight gets hiked backwards between the legs, hinge over at the waist to absorb that momentum. Then stand straight back up as you push your hips forward, and at the top of the swing, you should be engaging your core, glutes, and quad muscles by actively contracting them together. So this is a single-handed swing, and it's basically the same thing. The only difference here is that you're going to use one hand instead of two. Next, I perform a kettlebell snatch. Same hiking motion as the swing, but instead of exploding up with a straight arm, which carries the weight out in front of us, keep the bell close to your body as you move the weight overhead. Finish by locking out the arm, and a tip here would be to imagine punching through the kettlebell at the top half of the movement. Okay, so this is one of my all-time favorites, clean squat press. Begin with the kettlebell on the ground in front of you. Step up to it so that the handle goes across your shoelaces when you look down. Hinge over and grip the kettlebell with one hand, not directly in the center, but slightly towards the inside. This hand placement makes cleaning the bell into the rack position much easier. Once in the rack position, squat down and then explode back up. Use the momentum from the squat to press the weight overhead. Next, we have alternating kettlebell rows. Stay hinged over and don't set the weight down. This is excellent for core strength because it forces you to have tension throughout your core to maintain a neutral spine. Then I flow right into what is called a high pull. It's very similar to the single arm swing except for the top half of the exercise. Once the bell is swung to eye level, you want to pull the weight towards you, then quickly push it back before it begins its descent. This is a fun way to combine a hinge, pull, and push movement. Finally, we end with a kettlebell halo and goblet squat. Here, the kettlebell is bottom up and you want to grab down where the handle meets the bell. Move the weight around your head as if tracing a halo. Slow and control is the way to go if you want to maximize shoulder activation. After the halo, keep the weight close to your body as you descend into a goblet squat. This, as well as the squat I did earlier, emphasizes the quads since the load is in front of us. Okay, so if you want to learn any more about the amazing benefits of kettlebells, or maybe just where you could pick one up for yourself, check the link down in the caption below. And please share this video with one friend, hit the like button, and subscribe for future content. And with that said, thank you all for tuning in.